Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Arrow Season 6, and yes guys, I am finally back, so I'm going to be reviewing the last two episodes, and I'll obviously be doing Season 7 videos, but my explanation as to why I actually stopped doing reviews after the Crisis on Earth X crossover for Arrow specifically is, I just really didn't enjoy the show until the last few episodes, and that's why I wanted to get back on the reviews for the last two episodes. So if you do go on to enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any Arrow videos later this year. So obviously this is the penultimate episode, next week is the finale. We're going to be getting some awesome stuff. I will briefly touch over what I think could be happening in the finale in a minute, but first off, the review. So overall this episode was a very good episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought the action was specifically really good, and there were some great character moments, such as I really liked Lila and Diggle in this episode. They worked so well, and the way that Lila was brought in was brilliant, and she's a badass. Moving on from that specific character moment, I want to move on to a character moment that I wasn't too excited about in the episode, and that I didn't totally follow, and that was Curtis. So probably the weakest part of the episode was Curtis. So I kind of liked him when he was teaming up, you know, doing the fights, and then when he got really mad that his boyfriend, who he's only been dating for like maybe a few weeks or so, got shot. I can understand that he was mad, but he was trying to go all dino on Diaz, and it just kind of was a tiny bit illogical, and I didn't really follow that storyline very well, and I don't think that was written too well. But apart from that, a really good episode. So we get to see Team Arrow versus Diaz and his army. That's the basic premise of the episode. We get some awesome fight scenes and some nice shootouts. It's also revealed in the episode Anatoly is back on Oliver's side because he realizes that Diaz is willing to kill anyone that betrays him, and he gets the full thrust of that with him actually getting strangled because he potentially thinks that he's the one that betrayed him, and obviously it is, but he twists it, and Diaz actually ends up killing two members of the quadrant. So he's killing off the people that he's joined one by one. There's one guy left, and I'm guessing Anatoly is going to be joining there for now. I will talk about Anatoly in a minute. So we get some awesome scenes with Diaz. I think he's a really good villain, although I feel like maybe his motives are a bit twisted now. It's awesome seeing All Out War, but the thing is, he was so precise for the entire season. I'm not sure if I 100% buy it, but it's great action, and it does make for a great entertaining episode. And so most of the episode is Team Arrow versus Diaz. There's a lot of action, but then the big part of the episode is the ending. So Oliver's last play is revealed that he goes to the FBI, but in specific Samantha Watson, who was investigating him and Team Arrow at the start of the season, and he reveals that he is the Green Arrow. So now he's been outed to the FBI. I'm not sure if they will make it public. I doubt they will, but she knows that he is the Green Arrow, and that was essential because now he's got the FBI's backing, probably in taking down Diaz, and that's what's going to probably be happening in this episode. He potentially might get arrested, we don't know, but I doubt they will go down that storyline once again. And so the finale next week is going to be great. The trailer looks brilliant. I will play it for you right now.
Diaz doesn't go down easy.
This is my city!
There's enough explosives in here to send us into orbit.
You got 5 seconds! 5! Move! 4!
It's a trap!
3!
I'm gonna kill you.
2! 1!
Arrow season finale this Thursday at 9/8 Central on the CW.
And so we get to see in this episode, we get the return of Laurel and Quentin. They were two people that I kind of missed in last episode because since the back half of the season, I've been really enjoying them, especially Laurel. She has been absolutely brilliant since she's getting more screen time and she's less of a lackey and she's more in charge, and I really liked her betrayal scene the episode before, and so I'm really excited. Hopefully she doesn't die or anything. Hopefully she gets that redemption arc we've all been hoping for. It seems to be like that's what they're going for when heading into season 7, which has been renewed already. And so in the finale, my theory is that we know that Quentin Lance is going to be leaving the show, so I could hazard the guess that he's potentially going to die, and in the trailer it looks like he is desperately holding on to Laurel, and so something bad's happening and he could potentially die. Another big candidate to die is probably Anatoly because he's betrayed Diaz, and Diaz seems to know everything, and I'm sure he'll catch on to it, and maybe Anatoly will die. And by now Anatoly's been dragged on for such a long time. I like him, but then also I feel like they've stretched his character enough, and I don't think he has too much story left. So we're going to get the final fight, and it's going to be the wrap up of the season. So overall so far this season, I didn't really like the start of the season, the first half. Then a few episodes into the back half, I started to really like it, and once we got full on into the Ricardo Diaz and Laurel Lance story, I have been really enjoying it. So it's not as good as season 5. Season 5 is probably my favorite Arrow season. I really love Prometheus. Seeing him back in an episode was just absolutely brilliant. So I guess I will do an overall season 6 review, probably sometime after the finale. So be sure to subscribe for Arrow videos. I know I'm really sorry that I haven't posted them in a long time, but I'll be back on them as we head into season 7. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like shot free.